So good to see you.
Good to see you
in
as
real
well.
life.
I know. No longer over Zoom. We all get to wear pants again. So you love food, but wait, there's still one thing that even you don't like, right?
There are several. There are several.
What's something like I hate Brussels sprouts?
Really?
No matter how you make them.
So those bright red maraschino cherries give me the heebie-jeebies for real.
Really?
Yeah, green bell pepper.
Just so I can tie the stem.
Oh, I love you.
You know, just see if you're a good kisser, like from junior high. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I really feel like
Did
my
you not
resume
hear
is
that?
why. No, my grandma could, so it explains why I have so many aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
So there
well
is
done,
that.
Grandma.
Yeah, seriously. Well done. They don't make them like grandma anymore.
So it's the cherries and what else?
I would say, you know those little chunks of ham like in a Denver omelet? Oh, like that, like cartilaginous texture.
Ooh, I don't like that either. It's like rubbery.
Yes. I like that little like gristly texture.
That's not polite.
And green bell pepper, like raw green bell pepper. I love bell pepper, but you know the thing is, it's like an autumn leaf. They're the exact same pepper, but when the chlorophyll breaks down, like in an autumn leaf, they become red and orange and yellow.
Yeah.
But when they're green, it's actually an immature pepper, and like in very select cases, but usually it's just not my thing.
Oh my God, I love that's like the one thing I grow in my garden that I always have.
Really?
Well, green, yellow, red, all pepper. I love bell peppers. Yeah.
So good.
And well, today is all about grilling. I love grilling. So did you grow up with family barbecues and that kind of stuff?
I sure did. Even though I grew up in Brooklyn, my dad, may he rest in peace, he would grill like little neck clams and cherry stone clams on the grill, on a Weber grill, and they would pop open and just the natural juices and stuff. Growing up in Brooklyn, there were lots of these salumeria, these traditional Italian pork stores, so Dad would get these incredible sausages and stuff like that. It was so good. And so I've got like these great memories of grilling, and it's so different. And then when I moved to the South, you learn that barbecue is a noun and not a verb. And then you're like, oh, okay, what we call barbecue, you call it cookout. What you call barbecue, we call pulled pork. I got it.
Yeah. God, I love some pulled pork.
Right? How do you not?
I know. What's wrong with people?
Proof God loves us and wants us to be happy. And I say that
pork
as a
in
Jew.
General. Yeah.
It is sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious. So wait, you did an episode all about the early days of grilling in America. So what did you learn?
A ton. So, I mean, the thing is, you have to remember, barbecues used to be like this brick structure that was immovable. So if it rained, you couldn't bring it in, couldn't bring it under the shelter. There was no way to clean out charcoal. And the advent of something like the Weber grill really was a game changer. And then after World War II, when you had the rise of suburbia, having a grill was kind of a status symbol. Yeah. So it was really cool. And of course, people forget that Henry Ford was really the first pioneer of grilling, and he gave out barbecue grills with the purchase of a new Model T Ford. And the thing that's so crazy is his wife's cousin bought a timber mill, because each Model T took about 100 board feet of wood. They had all this extra wood. He said, listen, we have these grills, let's make charcoal. And he started this charcoal factory. He hired Thomas Edison to build a charcoal factory. And what was his wife's cousin's last name? Kingsford. And that's how Kingsford Charcoal was born. And then eventually they moved on, and we now know the Weber grill. And of course, if we're talking Weber,
that's the grill I have. Yeah,
it's the best. That's the best. It's that beautiful clamshell. It's aesthetically beautiful. And naturally, if it's a company called Weber, it was founded by a man named George Stevens, who had 12 kids. I used to say he was like a welder with 12 kids. He should have welded his zipper shut. But
12 kids, yeah.
Right? But
it's a lot of cherry stem tie-in.
Exactly. Nice callback.
You're welcome.
But he had seen them building buoys to mark channels in the ocean. He said, that's how I'm going to build a grill. And suddenly it was lightweight, it was portable.
How hysterical that that's how it was.
It's always so random. If you look at like Pringles, that can was inspired by tennis balls. The shape of the Pringle, the hyperbolic paraboloid, inspired by a saddle. The box for Nerds, Candy of the Year in 1984.
Because solidly so.
So good.
It's a good candy.
So good.
Yeah.
It was made from the leftover bits of everlasting gobstoppers that were left in the machine, and those cool boxes with the slidey doors, those were rejected packages from Winston and Marlboro cigarettes.
What?
Yes. Yes. So remember, kids, eat candy, don't smoke.
Or like, did you remember those candy cigarettes when you were a kid?
Oh, I do, and the bubble gum ones.
I used to think I was so cool, but like, it's so inappropriate to have kids walking around being like, oh, I'm sorry. Like,
I did. Yes, I came to a Jewish costume thing dressed like Don Johnson from Miami Vice with no socks, and it was very rough.
You were a hit.
Yeah, Don Johnson wits, very sexy. And then I would blow the little sugar out of my things. And, you know, people were like, oh, it's awful with the kids with the fake smoking. It's terrible.
I love you. All right, well, we're gonna have some more food facts from Adam all hour, but now let's get to the eating, everybody. Like I said, today is our summer cookout, and we are going well beyond the basics. We are leveling up our barbecue with some of the best female chefs in the culinary world. When it comes to cooking, these women have dominated in a field largely run by men. Let's meet them now. So first up, she's the James Beard Award winner. She founded the famed Girl in the Goat restaurant. Now she's got 6 amazing restaurants in Chicago and LA. It's Stephanie Izard. And next, you know her as a host of the Food Network's Worst Cooks in America. Of course, she's one of the best. Welcome, Ann Burrell. And last but not least, you've also seen her all over the Food Network. She's a winner of the channel's Tournament of Champions, and she owns 3 of Nashville's hottest restaurants, which I love. It's Monique Chauhan. Yeah! Welcome, ladies! All right, everybody say hi to Adam.
Well, hi, Adamo. It's so nice to see you. I think the last time I saw you, we were doing karaoke together.
We're often doing karaoke together.
What was this song? Do you remember?
This one does an amazing version of the song Wagon Wheel.
Wait, Wagon Wheel.
Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite ones to sing. Yes!
Darius Rucker?
Why do I not know this song?
Hey, baby, rock me. I'm not let her
Oh, I know that
sing it.
song. Oh, I didn't know the
Yes.
name. Rock me like a wagon. Oh, yeah, I know that song.
You
I know
know, the wind and the rain and all of
Okay.
that, the weather.
I did not know it from the title, so I just let myself down.